Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen. Today we're going to finish off the year ahead reading. So this is the last group. If you haven't caught yours, I've already done air signs, water signs, and fire signs. So this is going to be for earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. I try to keep it organized. In the description box below, I've got the order that I always go in when I do astrological signs. Gotta be honest though, y'all tend to watch the other ones that are not associated with signs to a greater degree or, more often. So if you really do want those, make sure you watch the videos. I'm going to call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And remember, if you're interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. Otherwise, I hope you're having a good day. Let's start off with Aquarius. Let's go with the Golden Lenormand to start things off for you, Aquarius. All right, so for 2025, what do we have? Did I say Aquarius? Capricorn. That's what I get for talking about air signs. Capricorn would be the first earth sign for you guys. I think it's because I was looking at the Morgan Greer cards, and this always makes me think of Aquarius. But that's not what we're doing. We're doing signs. Don't worry, I have a Red Bull. Hopefully that'll keep me on track. All right, for Capricorn 2025, what do we have? Capricorn, there is a scythe here, which talks about letting go of things from your past that are not serving you anymore. There could be a friendship, a job, even a living situation that you cut out, and it brings you good tidings, or it leads you to a better path. So that's not really, rocket science. When you let go of things that no longer serve you, it enables you to put your energy into things that actually do. So there's good news coming to you in the next year. And it's because you're putting your energy in the right places. It does look like, Capricorn, you may have gone through a dark night of the soul, and that has inspired you or motivated you to let go of things that don't work out. And I do feel like at the beginning of this, we have more of a sense of loss because, I would compare it to cleaning out a closet, right? I used to be a really big shopper. Have I not said hi to Jess? Hello, Jess. Hello, Archetype. How are we doing today? It's not always easy, right? I really like that shirt, or I really like those pants, but I just never get a chance to wear them. I don't have the right, events to go to. But, maybe somebody else will be able to enjoy that more if, I donate it or I sell it. And saying goodbye to those items, though it may seem kind of silly, can also be sentimental, right? If they're tied to special days or special events. But it also enables us to have more storage space for new things. And this is somebody who has had to say goodbye to things so that they can welcome in new things or new connections, new opportunities. So it feels to me like the tail end of this year is feeling a little bit more like I need a little bit of a break. But 2025 is where you start to realize that the things that you lost were actually making room for better things. All right. This is the situation stack. What else do we have for Capricorn? So we have Verge and financial support. This is an interesting one. I get a couple of different ways this could look for you, Capricorn. I do feel like for some of you, this is when my money is looking better because I haven't been wasting my time with, folly. I'm able to save up for the things that are more important to me. I'm able to make moves that are, substantial. So this person could be about to share with somebody that they really care about what has changed in their life. And that could include a love offer, could include talking about a new job. And for others of you, there's a little bit more difficult in interpretation. For others of you in 2025, you're going to find that you're able to make a change in your finances because you notice something is off. For those of you that are dealing with child custody or alimony, or perhaps even some sort of government program, you might catch some discrepancy or problem in the calculations that then, once corrected, benefits you. You might even have a monopoly moment where somebody says, we noticed that there was an error, so here's some more money for you. Yeah, there's been some blockage here or some obstacle. It's probably to do with finances or distance. Could also be about making sure that you are able to heal from a previous situation before you get started with a new one, right? Hello there, Bradley. How are you doing? But that feeling of sadness seems to be not pervasive for the entire year because there is a strong friendship or romantic partner that you connect with in 2025. This is somebody that I think you share an experience with, and I don't necessarily mean you both went through something together. That could be one way to interpret it. I more so mean it feels to me like you both understand how it feels to you may have gone through a difficult divorce. You may have gone through the loss of a family member or a child. You may have gone through a really difficult situation with regards to an ex. There's something here where the two of you connect over a difficulty that you experienced in your past. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic. This can be friendship, but I think for the majority of you, this is a romance in 2025. All right, what else do we have for Capricorn? I don't know if you can hear it out there, but it's super windy today. Also, I feel like I should apologize to Dude. I think it was Dude who requested my mom do the whip. It just didn't work out when I had them visiting, but when I see them, I think probably for a late Thanksgiving, then I will try again. We have Judgment, Nine of Cups. Do I want this? Do I not want this? Time to make a decision. So that verge, about to reveal or confess, Capricorn, could be somebody who wants to talk to you about their feelings, or it could be that you want to talk to someone about your feelings. Then we have the Three of Cups. This is about a reunion or a reconciliation. So it could be for those of you that meet a new person in 2025 that is a soulmate. I do feel like you would feel a strong connection right out of the gate. Maybe it takes a couple hours, but I'm telling you, like pretty early on, you understand that this person gets you. I feel like for a lot of you, there's going to be a sense of being torn. Like, well, I don't know if I should really pursue something at this time. I'm still working on this. Or I don't know if that person's ready for a relationship. Maybe I should just kind of back off. I don't know if I want to be putting my all into a friendship because I'm still kind of hurt over what happened last year. There's a hesitation here. So I'm trying to make clear this is a new person for some of you. For others of you, this is somebody who is coming back around that you have known for a longer time. But this is them finally making the decision. I can't be at a distance from you. I can't forget you. I can't let this go. Because there is this Five of Pentacles is one of the more upset ones that I have. This is somebody who has not enjoyed being at a distance. So in 2025, when there's a, flirtation or separation, maybe we shouldn't hang out so much. This person does not take it very well. It is more difficult than they thought it would be. Page of Swords. Queen of Swords. And there's this concern that if I reach back out or if I tell you, I really do feel like I made the wrong choice, or I really feel like I judge things too quickly, there could be a temptation here to be overly hurt, not happy, right? And this seems to be a little heads up for you, Capricorn. Don't be a pouty bitch. Sorry. And this might be for your person and not for you, but this is saying if you want to resolve things, if you are interested in this person and they didn't totally, F things up, then don't be a jerk about it. This Queen of Swords is basically saying, I have a concern that if I come back around and ask you if you're interested, are you going to be a jerk to me about it? And I shouldn't have to say it. I feel like most of you already know. If you do, you don't want to be like antagonistic right out of the gate, right? We've got the Seven of Wands clarifying judgment. Somebody's hesitation or ambivalence or avoidance is protection. That's what they were trying to accomplish. They, in general, don't like to let anybody in. So you could be meeting a little bit of a loner in 2025, or you're getting a message from somebody who is an established, well-known loner. This person isn't really out here like signing up for dates and hanging out at the local bar, like on Cheers. Nah, this person's like, I got my projects at home, or I've got the things that I'm working on. Because this person comes across to me as not very emotional or trying to keep their emotions in line. But they've cut somebody out. It's like the path is made clear for the two of you to, again, for some of you, this is friendship, but I think for the majority of you, this is a relationship. The pathway gets cleared for the two of you because this person cuts off or no longer takes the advice of somebody that is not very smart. Like this is like, what's that movie? Hitch. But they've got the dude from Dude, Where's My Car giving advice on dating. Yeah, I'm sure that's going well. This is somebody that's like, I don't think you get it. So we have in 2025 somebody that's saying, I don't think I should be telling you my business anymore. Maybe this is a coworker who gives bad advice, or a family member, or a best friend type. But this is somebody saying, enough is enough. You have led me astray, or you have blocked things that I ended up actually really wanting. So again, there's a moment where Capricorn, a decision is made, and it's to pursue this connection because it is kind of feeling like a magnetic pull. I don't want to let this go, you know? Hello, Jane Doe. How are you? Hello, Key Controller. What's up, Peggy? Yep. So I love this. This is somebody who's maybe being seen a little bit as playing hard to get, Capricorn, with the Queen of Swords, but the King of Wands is like, well, I'm still gonna say something. I know you might be a little bit frosty or a little bit mad at me, but I'm still going to do something here. All right, this is the Kipper. What else do we need to know about 2025 for Capricorn, please? Courthouse, another reference to a decision, but we also had that government card. I feel like there's going to be a positive decision here regarding your work. And we had a reference to financial support. So there could be a benefit increase, there could be a raise, there could be a new job altogether, but a decision goes in your favor. Told ya. Unexpected income. I like that for you. What else for Capricorn? Capricorn, there is somebody in 2025 that is pretty established financially. They probably do talk about their money or the nice things that they own. It's giving Leo from Love is Blind. This person cannot be trusted. And I feel like you know it pretty instantaneously. This could be somebody that you are working to, interview with or considering a job with. This could be somebody that you're looking to date. It does not have to be a masculine energy. But this is somebody who is a trickster and they think that their money gets them out of whatever issues they fall into. I feel like this is somebody who would like to kind of waste your time. Or take something of yours, thief. So don't get too caught up with this wealthy individual who's very focused on status. Just seems to be a problem. What else do we have for Capricorn, please? Heartaches and troubles before real success. Remember we had that Dark Night of the Soul card. You're going through it. Things are being removed from your life or you are booting them from your life. But Capricorn, it's making room for some of the best times in your life. And I love being able to say that to you. It's worth it. It's worth the wait or worth the toil. And what's the other word? Toil and what? Labor? Is it that easy? It's worth the work. Okay. Hello there, Michael. How are you doing today? We've got you are loved by real people, not just figments of your imagination. And you are going to move to a new house. Do not give up hope. All right. I think I'm going to leave it there for you, Capricorn. We will move on to our beloved Taurus and see what we've got for Taurus in 2025. Taurus, we're going to start with the Earth and Bone for you. What do we have for Taurus in 2025, please? Got number 14, Faith, and number 4, Apprentice. The number 4 could be important for you, Taurus. Hope, inspiration, cooperation, rejuvenation, and admittance and allow. And underneath apprentice, it says higher education, knowledge, beliefs, and wisdom. I feel like there's something in 2025 about you being admitted. This could be about, education. This could be about getting a new job. This could be, a program that's more of an extracurricular. But this is something that increases your knowledge and also I feel like helps you connect with people that have a similar vibration. So this is an important step for you that broadens your horizons and enables you to connect with some new, I think, new perspectives in particular. All right, this is the Fairy Godmother Oracle. What else do we have for Taurus in 2025? We have Mother Nature and magic. Taurus, you are going to be more effective, more successful, and happier if you are able to establish a routine or prioritize time in nature. It makes you, for many of you, this is going to influence your creativity. It's going to influence your feeling of connectedness or understanding the human experience. But I also feel like it helps you develop spiritual gifts. So maybe you're able to go fishing more often. Maybe you're able to, maybe it's even as simple as, you get outside and you landscape or you have a garden. There's an importance here of spending time outside in 2025, and it influences multiple areas in your life for the better. We're going to go with the Pause Tarot for you, Taurus. What else do we have for Taurus in 2025? Two eights in the reverse. So 4s and 8s. I feel like that's a reference to April and August as months that will be particularly noteworthy for you. So get enough sleep. But there is like a lull, a lack of communication, and then something comes back around. This could be regarding work. This could be regarding love. But especially if you're dealing with like an interview process or a romantic situation where you've been waiting to hear from somebody, this looks like there's, somebody reaching back out or coming back around. This is a King of Cups who has been looking into you. So for those of you where this is a work situation, this is somebody who's incredibly creative or somebody who has the ability to give you a role or assign you a project. And there's a level of being impressed with you that kind of sticks in this person's mind. If this is romantic, this is somebody who finds it really difficult to resist you. I really do feel like this person has some sort of, see how the King of Cups scepter has like a diamond looking star around it? There's something really special about this King of Cups. They're seen as an expert. They're particularly well known. This is somebody who has a little bit of pride. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. This King of Cups taking their sweet time has caused some heartache for you or will in 2025. So it's kind of like Spirit is trying to get you to expect a little bit of a delay. If you have that expectation, it won't be as disappointing when it happens. You might want things to be moving along in January and it takes until April, or March. But the universe feels like you'll do a little bit better with this situation if you know things aren't going to move rapidly. So patience. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This is a situation where you felt like you had lost what you wanted, something that had caused you some grief or made you feel like you were not good enough. So again, job opportunity coming back around or a love opportunity coming back around. But this is something where I don't think you expect it to happen. Ace of Wands. I know I didn't make this offer or I didn't extend this opportunity to you as quickly as you wanted me to, but we were trying to figure out how to do this. So things change in an instant for you. You go from feeling like things aren't going your way or you're not going to get what you want to bing, 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 winner, winner, chicken dinner. So I love this for you. What else for Taurus, please? We have the Four of Wands in the reverse. Seven of Wands. I think a good use of your time, Taurus, between now and 2025 and into 2025 is anything that helps you bolster your confidence. With the Four of Wands in the reverse, I see a little bit of insecurity here and defensiveness. Am I able to be with somebody like this? Am I able to fulfill the responsibilities of a job like this? Hell yeah, you are. And I know my stuff. So believe in yourself. Don't let imposter syndrome take over. Don't fret over the little details. Remember that your intention and your dedication go a long way. There might be question marks. There might be things that you're not, fully comfortable or you hadn't dealt with before, but you're smart and you got intuition. That's part of why you need to spend time in nature. I do feel like your intuition is going to come in to play, whether it's going to be for romance and for work. Yeah, Taurus, there's going to be some information here that you have to hold back sharing with other people. So at some point in 2025, I feel like you're going to have some really good news and it's going to be difficult for you not to be like shouting it from the mountaintops. You got to keep it on the down low for a little bit. If this is about a job, then it could be you have to make sure you don't blab about it until the other people that were looking to acquire that job already know that they did not get it, If you are dating somebody, it's not something you should be posting all over social media for some reason, at least not initially. So moving in silence or being a little bit more reserved in terms of what you share about your life is important. Seven of Swords, Temperance. Yeah. Because there is somebody here that wants to disrupt your serenity. So this could be, oh, you're a blissful couple and I'm looking at your relationship from the outside and I'm jealous because I want to be with one of those people. So I'm going to cause some sort of drama. Or this could be, I thought I was going to get that promotion and you got it instead. So what can I do to make it look like they chose wrong? There's just things get easier or are easier for you, Taurus, if you avoid everyone being in your business, because there is going to be some attempt here or some desire to kind of mess with you because everything is looking up for you. In particular, don't get into arguments online. So you might need to cancel a social media account. You might need to block a few people. You might need to just spend less time on social media in 2025. But there's an argument here that you're able to avoid, or there's something that you're able to just kind of dismiss yourself from, because that's not a party you want to be at, right? And I do feel like it's online. This could be, the work Slack channel losing it over something and you're just like, it's not my monkey, not my zoo. This could be a family argument that happens on Facebook, but this is saying don't engage, don't get involved. It's not going to end well. Actually, let's switch it up. This is What's the News? What else do we have for Taurus thieves? Skirt. Quick getaway, the runner, and escaping. Sneaky link, hidden lover, low-key situationship, side piece. And fed up, over it, not having it, frustrated. For many of you, I feel like what ends up happening is you reject somebody that is not giving you the right type of attention or the time of day, somebody who seems to vanish very easily. You don't want to be their sneaky link. You might suspect that that's what they've, set up here. You don't want to be somebody's situationship, so you end it. You walk away from it. For others of you, this is you have a very constructive argument, but you're not going to tolerate this breadcrumbing energy anymore. And it could result in a little bit of an argument here. Long haul, in it to win it, long-term intentions and invested. And when you walk away from this low commitment person, you end up finding something that's more your pace. But it's kind of required that you let go of this fake situation first, because there's somebody that has hidden intentions here. So I kind of feel like this is saying you're on a road trip and you're trying to decide, which exit to take. You know how in cities there's like multiple exits? This is like, you might think you're already there, that first exit in the city, but you have to actually drive all the way through the city, and that last exit is better. So you're dealing with dismissing some fake people. And I do feel like for some of you, this is friends and romantic, but we have individuals that are trying too hard or starting drama, and individuals that don't really have the best of intentions. When you drive past those exits and you're like, not for me, you're able to get something more your pace. And I feel like that's a reference to later in 2025. That's when you have something that is higher quality, right? Somebody that has those positive intentions. All right, this is the Gypsy Oracle. What else do we have for Taurus, please? Conversation in the reverse. Yeah, keep something to yourself. Don't be telling everybody your business. Journey in the reverse. For some of you, this is specifically about a vacation that you're taking, whether or not you're moving, or whether or not you're making a change. So kind of feels like major plot lines to 2025. We have enemy in the reverse. And young woman. There's someone here that you may initially feel is not trustworthy, somebody who's younger than you, could be female, but I do feel like this is somebody that has good intentions that you'll realize after a little while that person actually is, trying to be friendly or has a good heart. We've got Doctor, and old woman in the reverse. This feels to me like a heads up that you're going to want to make sure that you prioritize your health in 2025, Taurus. There is something here that you may dismiss oh, that's just a cold. Oh, that's just a, whatever, a little cut. There's something here where you do need to go into the doctor. It's not saying you're going to like perish from it. You're not going to have, some crazy weird thing, but this is saying you are able to address something earlier on and avoid a problem if you make sure you actually get to the doctor. So it could be like an infection. All right. This is spiritual AF. What else do we have for Taurus? Your gut knows what's up. Trust that bitch. Thou shalt not judge because thou hast fucked up before too. Exhale that BS. And you're going to cry about it or boss up? Pro tip, do both. I love that deck. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for the likes and subscribes. We're going to head over to Virgo and see what Virgo's got going on for the next year. And hopefully I can make it to the end without y'all hearing my stomach growling. I'm definitely getting hungry. Fingers crossed. All right. What should we start with for Virgo? We'll start with the energy oracle. All right, Virgo, what do we have in 2025? Oh, Lordy. Okay. A little bit of a mixed bag here. Virgo, we've got the storm warning, and then we've got door to value. So there could be a difficult situation that leads to improved finances for you. It could also be that in the midst of a difficult scenario in 2025, you do have the silver lining of finances improving. But we have 10 and 31 as the numbers. What's up, Pharaoh? How are you today? Hello, Paula. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. What else do we have for Virgo? Number 12, which is the birds. So there's going to be some chatter or some gossip, maybe even a little bit of a scandal regarding a business, an organization. This could be a family. The tower in the Lenormand's a little different from the tower in the tarot. This is generally more indicative of like a network, right? A group. So there's something here. I feel like this is related to the storm warning. Something about gossip or information spreading that causes this problem. So it kind of feels to me like within your work, there is somebody that has done something that they shouldn't, and it's getting out. It's being communicated, and it could lead to some pretty major changes within the company. So just as an example, Virgo, there was, I'm going to try not to use too many details just to be safe about it, but when I worked at a large company, there was somebody who found a loophole in terms of how they could make, how they could make really easy commission money. And dude literally ended up going to prison for it because it was super illegal. But he found a way to make the system work for him. And when that was found out, when the process was uncovered, they obviously changed things so that you couldn't work that loophole and, prevent things from happening like that. There is a change, there is a shift. This is policy, or it could for some of you be return to work or return to office related. But there's somebody here who does something that they shouldn't, or is a little bit like sly, and everybody at work is talking about it. I do feel like this is work related. Now, there is something related to money here. So it could be, if you're okay with this, then we're going to pay you more money. If you're okay with working in the office, then, we'll give you a raise or whatever. But it could also be that for some of you, because things are hitting the fan at one job, you end up looking for another one, and that ends up being the ticket for you, or you get a raise when you go to that other company. All right, Virgo, this is the Pulp Tarot. What else do we have for Virgo? Queen of Wands and the Moon. I feel like this is about your ability to manifest what you need into your life. I think there's going to be a turn of events, Virgo, that surprise you. It's going to be like, wait, did I really just manifest a new job? Did I really just manifest a pay raise? I do feel like, because also in the Lenormand, Moon can refer to vocation, what you do for work. I feel like you stand up for what kind of work situation you want. For some of you, you may even start your own business. And because you're willing to do that, you defend that work-life balance or your ability to make what you should be making. For some of you, you might be looking into what the market pay is for a role like yours and finding that you are underpaid. You are advocating for yourself, or you are working to make sure that you have the best job possible. So good for you. What else for Virgo, please? Yeah, an increase in money, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. But there is also Hermit in the reverse. This could be that a lot of people tell you you shouldn't leave, you shouldn't go for a different job, or a lot of people think that's a strange pivot. You might feel like what you believe is the best course is not what other people see. And it could be because you understand the industry better. I think you got to trust what you think is right, because it feels to me like somebody gives you bad advice regarding your job. Yeah, they tell you not to go for the new job. So again, your intuition trumps everything else, okay? My readings, they're for entertainment purposes only. But this is saying you should go for the new job, and somebody tells you, maybe not. I'm sure things will be fine here. But when you go to this new workplace, you avoid a problem. So it could be there are layoffs coming to a job that you are associated with, and you're able to walk out before that actually happens. It could be there's a major policy change. It could be there's a new boss, a new sheriff in town. And you're like, you know what? I really don't want to deal with that headache. That's not why I'm here. I don't want to deal with you having a little much fit on the leadership board trying to figure out whether or not we are all adults who can manage to work from home and get our jobs done. And if I could have a little panel of CEOs who feel like return to office is important, I would shred you. I would shred you so hard, and then I would call you Jetter. Like, I understand there are some jobs that need to happen in office. That's fine. But when I hear about people being made to go into the office and they have to like sit on a Zoom call with the other people that are in office, like, what are we doing here? So there's something like that where you're like, this doesn't feel like the right thing for me anymore. And it leads to a promotion of some sort, more money, or a better situation. You might enjoy who you work with better, especially if you get your own business, right? Seven of Cups. There's an illusion here. For some of you, this is like, oh, well, if you do this, then, you know, we'll improve your work life because of this company culture thing. You know, we're going to add a pool table to the office. Are you? Ooh. There's something here about the boss creating some sort of illusion, trying to make it sound better than it actually is. So it could be like reassignments of roles. But the main goal for this person is, how do I cut costs? They're not doing things the right way. So I feel like you end up deciding, you know what, that doesn't sound like a good situation. I don't want to deal with your BS or the fact that you're lying to your workforce. I'm going to go do something on my own. Ace of Cups. This is you choosing what's right for yourself. All right. What else do we have for Virgo, please? This is the wild unknown. Somebody fails to lead in 2025 at your work, and you find within yourself the ability to do a better job. So for some of you, this motivates you to go seek out a director position, management position, leading your own business, working for the competition in a role above what you were doing. This motivates you to take control over your life, because this Emperor is creating some sort of illusion, pretending that things are fine. And you're like, you know what? I don't think so. That just seems like you don't know what you're talking about. Like you're trying to pretend everything is fine. So there could be financial issues with this corporation, and they're trying to find a way to get work for nothing or for less. We have the Ace of Swords and the reverse. I'm telling you, this guy's lying. Whoever this boss is, doesn't have to be he. This leader of a company, they're lying about either money or what their real plans are. Yeah. It's like there's a process and they're getting closer to a layoff or a reduction. They're trying to manipulate the situation. I think they're trying to avoid some sort of labor law here. We have the Magician, leveraging a lawyer perhaps. Magician, Chariot, Father of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, King of Wands in the reverse. The advice here is you are perfectly capable of finding something better. You are perfectly capable of moving on. Because this is not really your battle. King of Wands in the reverse, it's not going to be worth the effort you have to put into it in order to make it worth it. So it kind of feels like there's an element of like a sinking ship here. They can't address whatever the problem is, and they're trying to, my friend would say, rearrange plants on the deck of the Titanic. Yeah, Mother of Wands. So when this person fails to lead, you stand up and you bring in a different opportunity, or you pursue something that is more fitting for what you have to offer. You don't have to put up with this. In other words. All right, what else do we have for Virgo, please? What's up, Shane? How are you doing today? It do be like that sometimes. What else do we have? Number 42, the compass. Number 28, twice. Stop. See, this is what I'm always trying to explain to y'all, okay? These are both number 28. This is the man with the shirt and the man with the outer shirt. Guess what, Virgo? You got a choice. You have two paths available to you in 2025. And I don't want you to focus on the gender. You've got somebody here who might be really attractive, but they don't have good intentions. And then you have somebody here who might be a little bit less exciting, but they have good intentions. They have a good heart. So you're going to be challenged in 2025, whether you're in a relationship or not. Are you going to be tempted to step out? Are you going to be tempted to date somebody else? Are you going to have to choose between two? There's one person here who isn't looking for something serious. And if you are, don't choose the person that's not, right? So you're going to have good honor and not so great honor. Here's the Hut Cross again. Dark Night of the Soul with the bouquet. You are going through a lot in 2025. There's going to be some difficult times, but more importantly, I see those difficult times, that storm warning, pushing you to pursue something that is more on your level, even though it may be a bit nebulous or a little bit ambiguous. What am I actually getting myself into? It's going to be a leveling up. It's going to be an upgrade. So something new for you, I think, both in terms of work and romance. With the romance thing, you got to make sure you're looking for that intent, somebody who is, serious. This is the Romance Angels Oracle. Tell me more. What else do we need to know for Virgo for love 2025? Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Do you want the dude with the shirt or the dude without the shirt? You're going to have to choose, okay? We got you deserve love and playfulness. You are lovable. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So if there's somebody here that checks all the boxes and you think is operating with good intent, then flirt a little bit. Invite them over. Watch some silly movies. Have an Austin Powers marathon. I don't know. But you're supposed to be, having fun with it. Don't let the stress get to you. We've got let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. You could meet this person or may have already met this person through friends. And finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So that work situation, the storm warning, this could be a little bit of a barrier for you. It could impact your mood or whether or not you're willing to, get out there and socialize. And my advice to you is try to be able to find a balance between that. You don't want to be a full-on hermit, but you also want to make sure you're getting time for yourself. So Virgo, we have your life partner will be a person of strong will. Something will happen that will change the entire atmosphere for the best. Atmosphere? There's going to be a storm. It's going to clear something out that is not as good as it should be for you, probably work-related. And then that makes way for door to value, an increase in your money. A letter that you will receive, act on it at once. So if there's an important email or it could be a real letter or a text message, don't let it sit there. I do feel like this is probably about work or a living situation. You have a very sympathetic nature. And carry through with your intentions and you will be happy. Yay. Hello there, Vishal. Hello. How's it going, upper echelon? Hello, Illuminati. All right, y'all. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the Earth Signs edition. Make sure you've got that positive energy going into the new year, okay? You are powerful. You can manifest the things that you want in your life, okay? You just don't want to be wasting our time worrying about stuff. So, all right. Thanks for the likes and subscribes. I will see you on the next reading. Toodles.